5 for the Raptors. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. The guard spots filled by Quickly and Barrett. And it's Ingram in at the 3 spot. And for the Bulls, Josh Giddey is out there with Jones. Then it's Jalen Smith. Then it's Isaac Okoro. And it's Booz Ellis in a power forward. For tonight, Tim, we got a fantastic matchup at the guard position. Indeed, some of the best in the league going head-to-head.
Yeah, this is the very top of the food chain when it comes to guard play in this league. Really no weaknesses out there for either backcourt.
Ingram kicks to Quickly. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Quickly's got the opening basket of the game for the Raptors.
Year in and year out, Quickly's three-point shooting has been very consistent.
Smith outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Barnes. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, that demonstrates exactly how calm Barnes is. Even with the defense all over him, he still found a way to overcome that.
Now here's Jones. Lays it up and banks it in.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Quickly with a wide open look. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
A lot of confidence that time by Quickly, showing you he can play off the ball as well.
Barrett against Giddey. Smith on the wing. And here is Giddey. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
And the Raptors with the ball, following the three-point basket by Chicago. Barrett inside the three-point line. And that one's off, and this is his first shot of the game. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Smith. Now here's Giddey. 6 on the shot clock. Smith with a screen on Barrett. And Okoro with the basket on the assist from Giddey.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's Ingram. Last game you saw him score 13. Pass to Barrett. Drives to the hoop. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And when you start out shooting 80% or better as a team, you start to feel yourself a little bit, and that feeling is good.
And Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injury.
Well, they don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case of sour grapes.
Here's Barrett, following the three-point basket by Chicago. To the middle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Tremendous read by Barrett. He recognized coming out of that pick and roll who had the better shot.
Chicago's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Smith dishes to Jones. Okoro with it, now guarded by Ingram. Smith kicks to Jones. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Jones has got 5 points so far.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Now here's Ingram, covered by Okoro. Ingram passes to Pirtle. And here's Quickly for 3. Rebound by the Bulls. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Well, there's no hiding the fact they didn't play their best. They had a couple of runs, but they just couldn't really string anything together consistently.
So it's Toronto now, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Barrett against Giddey. And Barrett gets it to go. Barrett's got his second basket of the game.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Quickly against Jones. Over quickly, and it's Jones striking on a gorgeous play. He's got 9.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Quickly kicks to Barrett. To the inside. Here's Barnes. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Barnes has got his second bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Buzelis. Outside, Jones. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Giddey against Barrett. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 8 points.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
For 3, Ingram. It's rebounded by Giddey. The Bulls leading by 4. And there's Buzelis on the assist from Okoro.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Kevin, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Mind the lane. One shot.
That one misses for Barrett. And having starred in a 6-man role in New York, Tim Emanuel quickly has been handed the keys in Toronto.
Well, he certainly has, Kevin, and he's got the contract to match it. You talk about confidence and determination to prove yourself. That sums up quickly.
And so here is Chicago. They lead by 4. Barrett against Giddey. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Barnes outside. And again, no good by Toronto. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Jones, the pass to Giddey. Out to Smith. Outside, Jones. Smith sets the pick for Jones. 3-pointers off the mark. Raptors trail by 6. Ingram with it. Still without a basket. Let's go. Wide open shot is on the money.
And known for the jump shot, Ingram needs to keep firing away with confidence from that spot.
Jones kicks to Giddey. Smith with a screen on Barrett. Throws it up high, and the dunk by Smith.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Quickly looking it over. Jacks up a 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Last time they came together was in Toronto, where they fell to the Raptors.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, that's the big challenge. Teams tend to feel more comfortable at home for sure, so you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. That just didn't happen in this one.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Nick Richards comes in for Okoro. And it's Colin Sexton in for Trey Jones. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Raptors trail by 6. to Murray Boyle. Here's Shed. Barnes screen on Giddey. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Shed. And count it from 19 feet away.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Now here's Giddey. He's got 10. Buries it down low. Giddey's got 12 points in the game.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Here's Murray Boyle. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Giddey surveying the D. That one, no good.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
To the paint. Buzelis' shot is good. Buzelis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And that one drops for him.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
Screen by Smith. Here's Sexton, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Defenders going at Colin Sexton should be mindful of his prowess in the paint, Greg. He's pretty tricky.
That's right, Kevin. We tend to think of guards like Sexton as perimeter pests, but Colin's a real plus when he's in close. Let him slip by you, and it's a deuce.
And he makes the first. Here we are now past the midway point of the season, Tim. What kinds of things are you focusing on right now as you take a look at the league?
Well, Kevin, this is where teams separate. There's two paths. Teams that are starting to get themselves ready for a playoff run, and those that are starting to think about their next offseason and angling for a good draft position.
And teams trying to peak at the right time. A very tough thing to achieve, don't you think?
It's critical. You want to be in rhythm and healthy to make that deep playoff run.
Dick with it, defended by Sexton. Pass to Shed. Raptors moving the ball around. Dick can't get it to go.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
.135 left to play in the first quarter. Left side, Sexton. Pass to Giddey. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his third assist on the night.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
Here's Dick. Here's Walter. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Murray Boyle. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Bulls.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And another thing that has really opened up the rest of the floor is their damage from the mid-range area.
And the free throw, no good. The Bulls leading by 5. 46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Simons with the ball. He's picked up by Dick. Simons the pass to Richards. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Raptors trail by 5. Now, quickly. 6 points for him. to Murray Boyle.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Chicago's gone 4 of 6 from long range here early on. Simons surveying the D. Clock at 6. Pass to Ivy. And the 3 off target. And so it's Josh Giddey making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen so far from the Bulls, what's your take?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Early offense in this league is key. You've got to score before the defense can set up in the half court.
So the Raptors 5 right now. We've got Emmanuel quickly. He's out there with Walter. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, excitement building in Ontario ahead of this coming May when the WNBA makes its long-awaited launch north of the border. The Toronto Tempo will become Canada's first ever WNBA franchise, and with that league finding a rhythm, this debut feels right on time.
It is a beautiful thing. And Shams, we appreciate the report. Here's quickly, following the basket by Colin Sexton. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
All right, that's 2 fouls. Not a big deal, but you don't want to pick up that third before the half.
Chicago leading by 4. Pass to Richards. And here is Simon. Offline with his 3. Here's quickly, covered by Simons. Quickly against Simons. Dick with it, still scoreless. And a miss there on the triple. Now, here's Ivy. Pass to Simons. That one good for 2. And it's a 6-point Bulls lead.
Well, I like the versatility from Simons. He's a lot more than just a jump shooter. He can also beat you in the paint.
Now, Dick. And the dunk by Dick.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Now, here's Simons. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. And here is quickly. Pass to Murray Boyle. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Now, here's quickly. Off target with his 3. Down low. It's tipped. Richards. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Pass to Dick.
swat there from Ivy. Love seeing guards like him come up big on defense.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And the Bulls with some changes. Okoro's checked in for Jaden Ivey. Josh Giddey comes in for Colin Sexton. And Jones subbed in for Anthony Simons. The Raptors also with a sub. Battles checked in. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. To the right side. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. And again, Toronto no up.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Anthony Simons.
And you can never fully predict these long-term trends, but it's apparent that the production has been on the decline here a bit. That doesn't mean it will stay that way. And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring.
Now, here's Quickly. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Detroit.
And he promoted team chemistry. That's how you do it, by moving the ball.
Here's Giddey. The Raptors getting the bucket. Back to Jones. Here's Giddey. 14 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Excellent job navigating the screen and roll there. Giddey showing his vision on that one.
It's Ingram on the wing. Covered by Okoro. And he gets it to go.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Giddey finds Williams. Back to Giddey. Lets it go from deep. And they get it back. Williams. And the Bulls tack on 2 more. Here's Quickly. He has 6. Pass to Walter. Here's Murray Boyd. And here is Quickly. And the 3 ball is good. Quickly's got 9 points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. The Bulls making a switch here. Smith has checked in, and Toronto also making a switch. Barrett's checked in. The Bulls leading by 3. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks. Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Back to you.
A tone setter for sure at that end. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Toronto with the ball. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago.
Yeah, and gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Jones, the pass to Giddey. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Now it's a 7-point Bulls lead.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You gotta keep getting him touches.
Ingram dishes to Barrett. Shot clock at 6. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. 8 points for him.
And the thing I love about Barrett in watching him, he plays with toughness and determination.
You know, Tim, we see a lot of talented wings in this NBA. Where does R.J. Barrett separate himself?
Well, he's very difficult when he puts it on the deck, Kevin. He's got some moves, and he's got an array of finishes, both the layup package, or he can pound it on your head.
Here's Barrett after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
Jones the pass to Giddey. Pass to Smith. Outside, Jones. A three-pointer is right on target. Jones has got the lead up to 10 now for the Bulls.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage.
And the shot goes down. Barrett's got 10 points in the game.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
Now, Okoro. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Bulls moving the ball around. Smith sets the pick for Jones. And it's Murray Boyles with the rebound. Raptors trail by 8. Ingram passes to Quickly. That ball can't find the basket. His 6th miss in 9 shots.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Quickly against Jones. Over Quickly. Again, the miss by Jones. The Raptors have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Yep, it counts.
Barnes has massive talent, and he has worked hard to become a consistent 3-level scorer.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Ellis is checked in for Chicago. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for the Raptors. Walter comes in for Quickly. Okoro up top. He's covered by Ingram. Giddey finds Jones. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got his 4th assist in this one. And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. Inside. Here's Ingram. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
That is strong. Ingram taking it right to the defense.
Pass to Buzelis. Now here's Okoro. Here's Giddey. Fires it up. It's rebounded by Barrett. Raptors trail by 6. Here's Barnes. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Pass to Walter. Back to Barnes. For 3, Barrett. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
It's been the R.J. Barrett show tonight. Absolutely relentless. Another bucket for him.
Here's Okoro. On the wing, Giddey. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Smith. Jones for 3. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Raptors trail by 3. And here is Ingram. No good. That would have tied it. GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
His contract runs through next season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them.
It's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey. And here we have the 2K leaderboard showing us the teams with the best free throw percentage during the past month. Number 5, the Bulls.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line, converting those at a high level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
Toronto shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smooth.
2 minutes.
Barnes down low. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Jones looking for an opening. Giddy with it. He's got 18. Shoots over Walter. And again, unable to change momentum here. Toronto trailing. Barnes outside. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Jones kicks to Giddy. Shoots over Walter. And the shot is long. And here's Toronto. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Well, and the bottom line is they just had too many unfavorable matchups. They could never find a lineup that worked.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Puts it up from 12. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Jones has got 18 points in the game.
And make no mistake, Giddy is a skilled passer who knows when and where to put the ball.
Back to Barrett. A beautiful reverse layup. Barrett's got 11 points in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now here's Giddy. 18 points for him. No good on the triple. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even Raptors leading by 3. And we'll get going after this from United Center.
Hey folks, first off, let's take a look at the overall NBA schedule on tap for tonight. And let's do something we never, ever, ever do, and that's go off topic.
What topic?
So we don't have a topic, Shaq?
Isn't that a topic? Being off topic?
Well, that was more no topic than off topic, but that's all the time we have for this topic, thankfully. And guys, how about the Raptors? Involved in a very competitive matchup right now.
Got to give it up for their second unit, leaping off that bench, going out there playing like starters.
Roster depth, a key factor for them here. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You have to like what we've seen from Jones.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
And Chicago has possession. We've got Buzelis. Josh Giddey is out there with Jones. Then it's Smith. And it's Okoro in at the 3, the small forward. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Barnes really just forcing the D to commit. They chose him, and boy, did he make them pay.
Giddey the pass to Okoro. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. 6 to shoot. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
One shot.
And that one misses. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could be without some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
Now, Buzelis, after R.J. Barrett's three-pointer that didn't go. Jones, that's for 2, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. It's Barrett on the wing. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And that one, good.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with him.
Smith kicks to Jones for the lead. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got assist number 5 here tonight.
This is the second half start they were hoping for. 4 straight field goals out of the gate.
Now, here's Barrett. 19 points in the game. Pirtle dishes to Barrett. He takes it in, and he makes that one. Barrett's got 4 this quarter.
That brings them to 3 for 4, and the game plan seems to be working here early.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
It doesn't take much to get Buzelis up to the rim. He just pops off the floor and is right there.
Outside, Barrett. The 3 trains the three-pointer. Barrett's got 24.
And now that's 1 3 in each half. He is trying to make the most of those three-point opportunities.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Giddey kicks to Smith. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Ingram attacking, and the dunk by Barnes.
And Barnes got off the floor quickly, no doubt about that one.
Pass to Buzelis. Outside, Jones. Three-pointer. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Tim, an old-school big man, Jakob Pirtle, still more than valuable in today's game.
Well, there certainly remains a place in this league for centers who defend the rim, rebound, and set screens. He might not be flashy, but he's a winning player.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And a quick look at the numbers for Brandon Ingram. Averaging about 22 points per, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
But that's right. There's no question he's not their only offensive weapon, but he is a key cog in what they're trying to do.
Bulls trail by 6. And here is Giddey. He's got 18. Smith with a wide open look. No good again that time. The Raptors have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half.
And you know his coach loves to see that. That is a textbook box out.
Now Jones, after R.J. Barrett's three-pointer that didn't go. There's the 3, and it's Smith that time on the assist from Jones. Smith's got 5.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
A 3 from Quickly drills the three-pointer. Quickly's got the lead back up to 6 now for Toronto.
No, I just love how calm Quickly looked that time, draining that answer 3. No big deal.
A Coral finds Giddey. Outside, Jones takes the 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Ingram outside. Capitalizes off the crossover. And it's an 8-point Raptor lead.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here is Smith. He's got 5. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Ingram passes to Barrett. Hurdle with a screen on Giddey. Barrett against Giddey. Lets it fly. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Pass to Okoro. Back to Giddey. Bulls moving the ball around. Outside, Jones. 5 to shoot. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Jones has got 11 points here in just the second half. Here's Ingram. He's got 8. Makes it off the glass. Ingram's got 10 points.
Yeah, Ingram that time managing to play big inside. He used his length to his advantage.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
On your feet, fans, it's time for
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Josh Giddey. And Toronto making a change here. Now, Buzelis, he's got 6. Jones, that's for 2. Toronto grabs the miss. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Well, check out that feed. Ingram surveying the scene and looking to create the best shot possible. He's put up great assist numbers over the years.
Now here's Jones. He has 29. Sexton dishes to Jones. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Sexton. Over Barrett. The shot by Sexton, no good. Raptors leading by 9. Pass to Quickly. Now Barrett, defended by Sexton. Ingram kicks to Barrett. Barnes sets a screen for Barrett. Now here's Barnes. And here's Quickly for 3. Buzelis grabs the board. Chicago has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Outside, Jones. Sexton finds Jones. Now Smith. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. So you can talk about the physical challenges, Jim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly, is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA career.
Oh, my goodness.
In the mid-90s, we were still flying commercial till that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players. I think also some of the things they've added for guys like massage therapists and acupuncturists and even personal chefs, all of that makes it a little bit easier for today's NBA player.
Now, if we could do it for the broadcasters, that would really be a win.
Sign me up, Kevin. I'll be right there reclining fully right next to you.
Smith hits them both. Raptors leading by 7. Here's Shed. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Watching the trajectory on a floater never gets old. One of the most fun ways to score that this league has.
Chicago making a switch here. Richards is checked in.
At the line for one.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls, trailing by 10. To the left side wing. Okoro kicks to Sexton. Just 4 to shoot. And the Bulls get it back. Jones for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Walter. Still yet to score. Barnes finds Ingram. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Ingram's got the lead up to 13 now for the Raptors. Pass to Okoro. Richards with it to the middle. Buzelis' shot is good. Buzelis has got 8 points.
With his soft touch around the rim, Buzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
That's tipped. And here's Jones. Okoro passes to Sexton. Bulls moving the ball around. Inside, here's Jones. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Jones has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Bulls. Toronto's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Pass to Buzelis. Okoro with it. Guarded now by Barnes.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now Richards. Jones in the post. That's a 2 from Sexton. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Barnes has got 6 rebounds in the game. There's a minute 34 left to play in the third. Pass to Shed. The 3. Kept alive. Here's Barnes. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here's Jones. He has 31. And Sexton has it in the corner. Fires from the wing. And it's Murray Boyles with the rebound. Murray Boyles has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Ingram outside. Pass to Shed. That 3 off the mark. Bulls trail by 11. Now here's Jones. Now Okoro. Here's Sexton. Okoro kicks to Sexton. Shoots over Walter. Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got his second basket of the night.
A dangerous score from mid-range. Sexton loves to take that shot when he gets it in rhythm.
Ingram outside. Here's the three. That one misses. And we've reached the end of the third. The Raptors lead by 9. And we'll get going after this from United Center. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
It's not going to be easy. We got to stay with it when it's not going well. We're all right. Come on, a lot of time. It's a lot of time. Keep battling.
Well, recognizing that it's a long game, his team can come back.
Kevin, they absolutely can, but it starts with getting stops and their defense translating into great offense.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. So the Raptors 5 right now. They've got Dick. Emmanuel quickly out there with Walter. And Murray Boyles in at the 4. Last break. Here come the Raptors. It's blocked. Dick against Ivy. There's a good screen. Looking for Richards and gets it there. Bucket is good.
And smart pick and roll play by Ivy. He saw a chance to open things up for a teammate and took it.
Quickly the pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Back to quickly. And he banks in the layup. And the Raptors lead by 9.
And what I love about his performance tonight, he started slow, but he refocused at halftime, and he has really picked it up.
Now, here's Ivy. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Raptors. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Pass to Walter. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And here's quickly for 3. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Here's Richards. And here's Sexton. Now here's Giddey. Outside Williams. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Sexton for 3. It's rebounded by quickly. Toronto leading by 12. Pass to Walter. And he drops it in from the low post.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Here's Richards. Now, here's Ivy. Back to Richards. Pass to Giddey. To halt the run. Drains it from beyond the arc. Giddey's got 21.
And this is why we are excited about Giddey's future, showing how dangerous he can be on offense.
And the timeout called by Darko Rojakovic. He knows every possession is critical now.
Our loudest fan.
And the Bulls with some changes. Smith checked in for Williams. And it's Simons in for Sexton. Ingram, he's checked in for the Raptors. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
And Allie, thanks so much. Now here's Ingram. For 3, the rebound by Richards. Richards got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Ivy. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And one of the best guard finishers, Ivy, relentless when attacking the rim.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They've been in the zone for mid-range all game long, and they've made the most of any chance they've found in that space.
And something else I've liked has been their ball movement. Always finding the open guy with a better look. That is team basketball.
So nice to see Jaden Ivey back in action, Tim, after suffering that broken fibula last season.
Yeah, Kevin, he was just hitting his stride when he had a very difficult injury. In particular, he was upping his shooting percentage from the field. Now he's looking to continue that momentum.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
At the line for one.
Tim, when you think of the players, which players come to mind as setting the bar for a high basketball IQ?
LeBron James certainly at the top of the list. Nikola Jokic, I would put Luka Doncic in that category as well. IQ means you have the ability to understand defenses and where your four teammates are at all times.
And for some it's natural, and for some they probably got to work at it, correct?
You got to work on it, but I think it's critical if you really want to separate yourself from the rest of the pack.
Now, here's Simon. Looking for Richards and gets it there.
When he's had the opportunities, he's scored the ball, but they need more from him.
Barnes outside. Active quickly. Changes for Chicago. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Nick Richards. Okoro comes in for Jaden Ivey. And Trey Jones subbed in for Anfernee Simons. Bulls trail by 7. And here's Jones. Smith outside. Bulls moving the ball around. Pass to Giddey. A 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points. Barnes dishes to Ingram. And here is Quickly. Back to Ingram. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. And again, no good by Toronto.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Back to Giddey. Fires the 3. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 4th assist in this one. Barnes outside. Active quickly. From outside the arc. And the Raptors miss again. Here's Chicago. They're on a 13-3 run. Here's Buzelis. And Barnes sends it back.
And Barnes is showing that he is more than a capable defender.
R.J. Barrett's checked in for Walter.
Number 9, R.J. Barrett.
Giddey the pass to Okoro. Smith sets the pick for Jones. From outside, off the mark.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Now here's Ingram. Off target from outside. Here's Buzelis. Giddey finds Jones. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Jones has got 15 points here in the second half.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And again, Toronto no luck. And it's Giddey with the ball for Chicago. A 2-point game. Oh, and the dunk by Smith.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Now, here's Quickly. Ingram gets to Quickly. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hand.
Here's Buzelis. Pass to Okoro. Jones, no one around him. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Toronto leading by 3. Quickly with it. Back to Barrett. Up and in on the layup. Barrett's got 28.
And this is Barrett at his best. Looking for a shot, being active on offense. Love it.
Here's Giddey. Makes it off the glass.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Now Giddey. And Jones has it in the corner. Pass to Giddey. Pocket 6. Over Barrett. Giddey, no good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Over to the wing. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Back to Quickly. Barnes sets a screen for Quickly. No good with the triple. Bulls trail by 6. Here's Giddey. Off target from outside. The Raptors shoot here in the 4th quarter, around 41%. Barnes can't get it to go. The Bulls shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Buzelis' shot is good.
This kid Buzelis loves these types of situations. He wants to be the guy they go to in the big moments.
And there it is for him. 18 points for Barnes.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Now here's Jones. Barrett rips down the rebound. Here's Barnes. Tosses it up. And he hits the jumper.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Rocket Turtles check in for Toronto.
Toronto substitution, number 19, Jakob Poeltl.
Bulls trail by 8. Now here's Giddey. And down it goes.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Now here's Barrett. Fires the 3. It's off target. Here's Smith. Now Jones. And here is Giddey. Shot clock at 6. Now Jones. Puts up a deep 3. Poeltl there for the rebound.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right. Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
Giddey against Barrett. Strong move off the glass.
Giddey making the defenders look like they're on ice.
Raptors leading by 6. Here's Ingram. That one goes. Count it.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Second team. Shooting for Toronto, Brandon
one falls for Ingram.
Well, he is such a unique player when we talk about Brandon Ingram. 6'8", an elite scorer. He can initiate offense with the pass. He just does a lot of different things to help you win.
Down it goes for three.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Ingram outside. Nifty move, and he gets it to go.
And I love it when Ingram works for that high percentage look. Such a high basketball IQ.
Giddey. Off the glass.
And I love going to Giddey there at 6'8" with his skill. Josh can get that one off anytime he wants.
Now here's Ingram. And that one is good.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Giddey with it. Barrett covering. And stolen by Barrett. Ingram fires. And he does not hit. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Bulls. From outside, Pirtle there for the rebound. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
And so it's Toronto winning this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that about wraps it up. Along with Tim